Hello, everybody. Today I decided to record another soft speaking World of Warcraft video. I'm trying to remember exactly what I was doing the last time I was here. I think I was gonna head up here to do these quests and try and hold off on doing these ones. For now at least. Just because I know I have to go down into a cave and it is gonna take me quite a while for those quests. I'm gonna buff this guy because I'm feeling generous and I know it's hard to be melee sometimes. I remember that I picked up herbalism so that I can pick flowers along the way. And it looks like I accumulated quite a few last time I played, which is always a plus, but not for my inventory space. I don't know if I got all the spells that I can get. So I am gonna quick check on that. Yeah, looks like I bought everything that was available for me. So I'm gonna make the trek up there. Oh yeah, looks like I was very close to hitting level 10. And level 10, I unlock talent points, which is very exciting for me. I do see some herbs and stuff, but I'm gonna try and stay a little bit focused on questing today. But we'll see how that goes, because I know that where I'm heading to, I believe, is supposed to have a lot of earthroot. I do really need silver leaf, though. I know I have almost a stack and a half in my inventory, but I am gonna want to train up my alchemy pretty soon. And I know that I need a lot of silver leaf to make elixirs that give me stats relevant to my class, such as intellect and spirit, because I'm a mana user. As you can see, I can make quite a few. I'm very tempted to craft some, but I'm gonna hold off until I make a trip back to Darnassus and I can be close to the trainer so that I can learn the recipes as I unlock them. I should have installed an add-on called Gatherer. I really like that add-on for when I'm working on leveling up my professions. Basically, what it does is it'll track where I gather resources from. So I officially got my first talent point because I hit level 10, which also means that once I go back to the druid trainer at some point, he should definitely have some new spells for me. I do appreciate that these guys drop stuff pertaining to herbs and potions. And of course, money. I do apologize for any possible background noise. Again, I do have some filters enabled in my Streamlabs to try and block some of it out. I do try and find an okay balance where maybe some of the like the clicking from the keyboard can come through. Unfortunately, I do not plan on joining a guild on this character, but I do know there are quite a few invites that will be sent my way. Just because I'm a new character, and since I'm not in a guild, people are able to send out invites to mass people that are not in them. And I don't believe there was really any perks to being in one in Wrath of the Lich King. I don't believe they introduced that until Cataclysm, I believe, if I remember correctly. Hoping that a rare spawn is up here. He looks like this guy. He's dark green. And he drops an item that starts a quest. I don't see him though. I can't remember if he was right in this spot or if he was on the other side of this waterfall. Ah, he would be up here on the other side of the waterfall if he's up. I will admit, these guys do look kind of creepy. You really look at them. I think it's because they don't blink. I'm gonna take a drink of water to get some mana regenerated here. Now that I'm getting into slightly higher levels, that mana pool's getting bigger. My spells cost more mana. So it seems like it regenerates slower. Oh, that is an upgrade. I don't see... Oh, nope, I don't see the rare spawn. Unfortunately. But I will be in the area for a little bit, so we might be able to see him spawn. Yeah, I thought for a second it would be him because I think he can either spawn in that spot or where this guy is. So I think what I'm gonna do is kill this guy and that guy. In hopes that he will spawn in a little while. I don't know if they share the spawn or if he'll respawn eventually regardless. What herb was that over here? Earthroot. I don't know that I can get up here. Oh, I can. Oh, and of course there are plenty of other herbs up here as well. I saw them on the mini-map momentarily. Peace bloom and another earth root over here. I'm less enthusiastic about the peace bloom though. I think I'm gonna go on the other side of this river and I think there's some harpies. I know that Silvery Spinneret's quest is there, but it is a level 12 quest. So I don't want to bite off more than what I can chew. And I do notice my inventory is getting a little bit full. I know that there is that moon well right over here, and there is a lady next to it with another available quest. I think she sends me to the Harpies, and eventually I will find her pet tiger and bring her back. So let's see. The Enchanted Glade. I was dispatched with a small group of sentinels here to protect the oracle tree from the harpies that have made nests all around the glade. Little by little, we are trying to push them back. When the oracle tree attempted to send a runner to Darnassus with a report, the messenger was attacked and killed by a group of the harpies. If you feel up for the task, go to their nests, slay them, and return their belts to me as proof of your deeds. So she wants me to acquire 6 blood feather belts and bring them to Sentinel Arena Clouds Break in the Oracle Glade. And they are all over on that side of the path. So I will have no problem finding them. Enchanting trader. Interesting. Mist. I believe that's the pet. I believe Mist is the cat of the lady that just gave me that quest. These two are very close together. Let's see if I can take them. They are very clustered close together over here. The inventory is full. I'm gonna drop that. Because I do like linen cloth to train up my first aid. No. I'll get rid of those. I also have very bad depth perception, so sometimes when they're close together like this, I can't always tell if they are going to pull any friends with them. Ah, I see they're guarding a chest. That I can pick up very much right now. But we can see what it has. I'm not too worried about the malachite, since I'm not a jewel crafter. Let's see. It's showing it up here on my mini map, but then it's showing it down here on the bigger map. So, apologies, I did not mute my phone. There we go. Just waiting for some of my mana to regenerate. Ooh, they're starting to hyperspawn. Well, I don't know that they're hyperspawning, but they're definitely respawning. So I do want to be a little careful. Sadly, that is an upgrade. Small upgrade, but an upgrade is an upgrade. So, I'm gonna sneak over here. Make sure there's nothing hiding behind that tree. And I do know there's another mysterious fruit there. I can't remember. I can get up the side if I try long enough. And I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Pick this up. So the fronds on this plant shimmer in the forest light, giving it a twisting, pulsing aura. You believe that Denolin would want a specimen of this. Bring a shimmering frond to Denolin at Lake Alameth. It is a little crowded up there with harpies, so I'm gonna head over this way to try and find that lady's cat. starting to hit a little bit harder. I think that one was it was a level 11. And I did finish the quest. Doing extra credit. Trying to find the cat. I just gotta thin out this herd a little bit. Oh, now I finished the quest. I didn't realize they could still drop them after I finished the quest. I think I'm going to eat well-fed buff, as well as take a drink of some water to refill my mana. And refresh my buffs. And it doesn't look like it's back here, but I wonder if it's up over there. Kind of a shame that I spent that time clearing out all those. And it wasn't over there. But that's okay. I'm getting experience either way. Which is something I need. So hopefully that cave quest later on isn't too much of a pain in the butt. I see it. At least we know we're on the right track this time. Do notice I recover health quite a bit faster than mana at this point. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. know that I will have to escort Mist back to the quest giver, which is perfect because I have to turn in the quest she gave me anyways. The saber cat's fur is a distinctive gray color, blending into the surrounding forest. As she lays there, you observe that she is badly wounded, with deep lacerations across her back and stomach. She raises her head and gazes at you, brilliant intelligence shining in blue eyes. She seems to wish to follow you. Escort Mist to Sentinel Arena Cloudsbreak at the Moonwell near the Oracle Tree. There is a time limit on this. So we are going to be quick about it. I'm going to accept the group because I am done with the quest already. And I know I'm on a time limit, but I gotta collect the silver leaf. It's not too far of a run, so. And luckily there are paths without too many enemies in the way, so they are very generous with the time limit, in my opinion. At least for this quest. Other ones maybe not so much. Just making sure it's keeping up with me here. Mist, I feared I would never see you again. Yes, I am well. Do not worry for me. You must rest and recover your health. Mist growls in acknowledgement before straightening and making her way off into the forest. Well, what does she have to say about that? Oh, thank you, Lunacy. I feared I would never see Mist again, knowing only her death in my heart would never to be united with my faithful companion. I owe you more than I can know, and you have my eternal gratitude. So I'm gonna go with the cloak, even though I just replaced it. That is a better one. And as far as the enchanted glade, their slashing talons and piercing beaks may prove a difficult match for your own abilities, Lunacy, but I have faith that you will not fail in this task. I am impressed by what you have accomplished here in so short a time, Lunacy. Would that I could ask you to remain here to assist me with my duties, but I know in my heart that greater tasks lie ahead for you. I've noticed the Oracle Tree has just shed a piece of its bark. No doubt it has a task that it wishes completed. You should speak with it. Go with that. Teldrassil, the forest whispers of your feats of valor, Lunacy. As I felt the harpies forced from their nests, a greater calm spread across the forest, its creatures once again feeling safe. I have feared sending another messenger to the Archdruid, but I know that you will see my message safely to him. Deliver this to him and know that the forest will see you safely along its paths to the forest of stone. Deliver the Oracle Tree's report to Archdruid Fandral Stanghelm in Darnassus. So, I think, even though I'm still level 10, I think since I'm up here, here, let me see. Ooh, tough choice. We'll get rid of this. Since I am up here, I'm gonna try and do that spinneret quest. Oh shoot. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I did not expect to aggro both of them. And I want to peek down here to see if that rare spawn is here while I'm at it. I don't see him. Trying to remember, can he maybe also spawn over there? Did he not drop anything? Rude. It's times like this that I kind of wish I had my rare spawn tracker on, but the trumpet noise that it makes is just a little too loud and obnoxious. Actually, I thought it would give me a little more better info, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna head a little more north and see if I can find that spider. Usually I think she's up over here, but she can be on the other side as well. That is not her. That is her, though. Good thing I don't have arachnophobia. At least not of these spiders. If they were to catch me in my bathroom, not on my guard, and they were to scale, I would probably be pretty horrified. I do know that night elves are a pretty tall race, so considering that they are as tall as a night elf, taller, I would not want to meet a spider that large. Alright, so I do have a couple to turn in over there. I just want to take one last peek, make sure that that rare spawn isn't there. Because of my OCD, I really want to get that quest sooner rather than later. Oh, there he is. He is 13, so I'm hoping I can take him, but I think I can. Since I have the range advantage. And that means I have to get rid of that. I am gonna hearth. Before accepting the quest, just so nothing spawns on top of me. I can vendor some stuff. Not a whole lot, because I need a lot of what I have. So let's see. The moss-twined heart. The heart of black moss the fetid is covered with a dark, oily moss. In fact, the only way to tell this is a heart is from its slow, rhythmic beat, a beat that continues even now. Perhaps Denolin will want to see this heart. Bring the moss-twined heart to Denolin at Lake Elameth. I fully intend to, so that I can clear out some of my inventory. I also need to talk to my druid trainer. Upgraded Moonfire, Nature's Grasp, New Mark of the Wild, and Rejuvenation. So, I will replace the old ones off my bar. Excuse me. Heeding the call. Excuse me, friend. It has come to my attention that Mathrigil Bearwalker has put out word that he wishes to speak with you. It seems that your training as a druid is about to take on a new life, and he will be training you personally. Mathrigil is the direct assistant to the Archdruid himself, and is the most sage and august druids you'll find in Teldrassil. He is located in Cenarian Enclave of Darnassus, on the second floor of Fandral Staghelm's tree. So speak with Mathrigil Bearwalker in the Cenarian Enclave Darnassus. Crown of the Earth. Along with the druids, the Oracle Tree and the Archdruid have been carefully monitoring the growth of Teldrassil, but though we have a new home, our immortal lives have not been restored. To be in the presence of the Oracle Tree, it is almost to feel wisdom take form. let me continue the telling. With Teldrassil grown, the Archdruid approached the dragons for their blessings, as the dragons had placed upon Nordrassil in ancient times. But Nazdormu, Lord of Time, refused to give his blessing, chiding the druids for his arrogance. In agreement with Nozdormu, Alexstrasza also refused Staghelm, and without her blessing, Teldrassil's growth has been flawed and unpredictable. Without the blessings of Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, and Nozdormu, the Timeless, Teldrassil's growth has not been without flaw. Strange beasts have been reported arising from the very ground of the tree, and crazed furbolgs attack passing travelers. I can only hope the solution the Archdruid is looking for will be found quickly. I will pour all the vials you brought into this vessel for you to deliver to Darnassus. Bring it to Fandral Staghelm. You will find him in the Druid Grove. So it seems like I have to give him a couple of items. And it is interesting because both Nozdormu and Alexstrasza are both very big characters in retail right now. I can't pick the Mage Royal yet. Surely I must be getting close to being able to. Let's see here. Herbalism is 46. So I think at 50 is when I can start picking Mage Royal. The Shimmering Frond. You have something for me? Where did you get this? I haven't seen a plant like this since a sojourn I made to the Swamp of Sorrows decades ago. It's amazing that a specimen made its way to Teldrassil, and it's grown to such a size. Thank you, Lunacy. Forgive my shortness of words, but there is a test I would like to perform on this frond. It gives me another talent point. I believe he's going to plant, and I think I don't know. I thought they spit out the other guys. The fronds Denelin planted within his garden have sprouted and grown. They tremble, eager to be picked. So it's a potion, essentially. Lunacy, you have something for me. What is this? A timberling heart? It's covered with a foul moss. Thank you for bringing this to me, Lunacy. I will examine the heart and, if fortune shines, determine the nature of the moss about it. Planting the heart. I have removed that foul moss from the heart, but it remains tainted. Try placing the heart in my planter. It is filled with nutritive soil. Nutritive soil. I don't know why I struggled with that. That may cleanse and heal the heart. Plant the tainted heart in Denelin's planter. I think this one it grows the little fur ball, or the mosslings, timberlings. The planter is filled with soil, specially prepared by Denelin. You place the heart within the planter, and it quickly digs itself in. a few seconds later, it wriggles back out, cleansed. It pulses slightly, beckoning for you to take it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that item that it gives me. So it's a one-time use to summon one of these guys to help me if I need it. Excuse me, sir. I am trying to pass. I did not want to fight you. So now, since I have to go to Darnassus, I'm probably going to create some elixirs and level up my alchemy a bit. I think first I'm going to turn in the quests that I have there, though. And then after that, I'll probably end this video just because I know this stuff is gonna take me probably a good half an hour, 45 minutes. So it's probably going to end up being its own video. They do give night elves quite a few items that kind of help. Like there's the severed voodoo claw that the physical damage caused by the target is reduced by 5 for 2 minutes. And then there's the sprouted fronds, which are like potions. And then there's the cleansed timberling heart. Those are all very helpful items. I gotta say, when it comes to like a starting zone, I've definitely done the night elf one the most. I've done other starting areas, but I don't remember getting so many unique helpful items. You get like, you know, food, water, stuff like that, but I feel like these ones are the coolest, like summoning a timberling for 20 minutes. It's pretty cool to me. Or until it dies. If it does get killed, it doesn't come back. I wonder, I should have enough money for another bag. That might not be a bad idea. I know I'm going to be getting rid of quite a few items while I'm in Darnassus to free up some bag space. We'll see. I could even level up my cooking quite a bit, it looks like, too. I probably won't do that in this video, but possibly the next before I go down into the Druid Cave. I think first I'm gonna go to the Temple of the Moon, since it has the most stuff. Or, sorry, the least stuff, I should say. because I know all I have to do is turn it in, and then she wants me to place them for their final resting place, which is nice and easy and quick. Ooh, a leather armor merchant. Probably sells some items that would be of use, but my money is limited as this is quite a low level character and I don't have anything too established on this realm. So, she's right over here. I regret the task that I have asked you to carry out, but Lady Sathra is beyond hope. It is our hope to offer the sacrifice of the spinnerets to Elune. With this sacrifice, Elune will bless Sathra so that she might be reborn and at peace. The forest mourns for Lady Sathra, but it is something that had to be done. Thank you, Lunacy. Sathra's sacrifice. Now you must finish the task to which you have been appointed. Take the spinnerets and offer Lady Sathra's sacrifice to Elune. Lay the great spider to rest. Inside this temple, find the central fountain. This is where you may leave the sacrifice. The holy waters will purify and cleanse the corruption that drove Sathra mad. When you have completed this, return to me. So just hop right down here. And I offer the sacrifice. And then she cutely walks around in the pool. For a little bit. She's not there forever, unfortunately. That would be a nice little touch if they could somehow keep her there for you as long as you've completed that quest, but they did not phase it like that in Wrath of the Lich King, that is for sure. The loss of Lady Sathra is distressing, but in this way only may she be reborn with a renewed spirit. May Elune willingly accept the sacrifice that you have offered her. I'm definitely taking those boots, because that is a big upgrade. So as you can see, she has already passed on. So now I'm going to head over to this side of town and turn in what I have over there. It will be nice once I get my travel form. That is gonna be nice. I can't wait. I'm praying I have enough money by then. If I remember correctly, usually I do. But I think it's cat form that is considerably expensive for the level I get it at. Have you been to Wellspring Lake, Lunacy? Have you been hunting the timberlings there? Well done. These tumors are the symptom of the timberling's disease. They are filled with a poison that we must cleanse from our new land. I will dispose of these tumors. Thank you, Lunacy. Return to Denolin. I have just received word that Denolin at Lake Alameth has discovered what may be the cause of the tumors that plague the timberlings. Please speak with him and tell him I sent you. Make haste, Lunacy. He needs our help. Renelin Greenspire wants you to speak with Denolin at Lake Alameth. No, it's in here. There are those druid trainers. But then there's this one. Heeding the call. I'm glad you found your way here today, young druid. The time has come for you to take a large step into a much larger world. Inside each of Cenarius's children is the call to serve nature. Animals and plants are our friends as well as our charges. We chose to devote our lives as preservers of balance for their sakes as well as our own. Your first step into this world will be to learn of the ways of the bear and to learn strength of body and heart. Ready yourself. Moonglade. All druids are welcome in the sacred lands of Moonglade, regardless of the current tensions in Cenarian Circle between Archdruid Staghelm and Keeper Remulos, Moonglade's guardian. Now that you're learning the ways of the claw, I'll teach you the spell that lets you transport yourself there. Cast it whenever you seek Moonglade's knowledge or solace. As for your first lesson, travel to Moonglade and speak with Dendrite Starblaze in Nighthaven about the path you're now on. Good luck, young druid. Use the spell Teleport Moonglade to travel to Moonglade. When you arrive, speak with Dendrite Starblaze in the village of Nighthaven. Then I believe another one is to be turned in at the top of the tower. Yes. That's odd. I never noticed that before. I know that I did not summon you, so I cannot help but wonder why it is you have come to speak with me. Whatever it is, please make it quick. Rude. Ah, yes, the water I had requested. Tenarin and Corathris certainly took their time in having it delivered, perhaps not choosing the most reliable of messengers. Nonetheless, I can finally get back to my work then. The weight of Teldrassil's problems fall upon my shoulders, a yoke I would wish to soon be rid of. Take this. You may find some use for it. I will not find a use for either of these. Thanks. You come with the spirit of the forest strongly within you, druid. What business do you have with the Archdruid of Kaldori? I wondered why the oracle tree had not communicated with me for so long. It seems that some problems are lessened while others grow to greater concerns. I fear my work on Teldrassil shall never be completed and our immortality never restored. Nonetheless, you have done the oracle tree's task well and should be rewarded for your diligence. Grove of the Ancients. If you had enough time to run messages for the oracle tree, then I'm sure that I can press you into service to deliver a message to the Grove of the Ancients in Darkshore, due south of Aberdeen. You will most likely have to secure transport on a hippogriff, but I have faith enough in you that you can manage that. Take this to Onu, the Ancient of Lore. He has been awaiting word from me, even as I waited for news from the Oracle Glade. Deliver Fandrel's message to Onu in the Grove of the Ancients in Darkshore, south of Aberdeen. He's quite a little shit, if I do say so myself. He has quite a bit of sass. But that's okay. I do too. So, since I'm over here, oh yeah, that's right. I do still have Azure Mistile and Blood Mistile too. Obviously not in this video, but I might head there after Teldrassil is all finished. So let's see here. 15. So I imagine if I create 14 of these, I don't learn that until 50. I was hoping I would learn that sooner, which 50 isn't bad, to be quite honest. It's just later than I thought it was. I always really liked the sound of the potion making. I don't know if it's actually picking it up though, just because it's, I think, in the same category as spells are. I think I'm going to create all of those that I can, because that is quite a useful elixir. And then whatever I have left over, I'm actually going to make the defense ones first. Yeah, it is going to be relatively high. They're staying orange longer than I expected. Oh yeah, I get the boggling roots too. Another item that is a nice little help. So I'll learn that. And it looks like I used up all of my vials. Ooh. So I am gonna buy probably 20 more. Oh, just kidding. I had one left, which I can make a rejuvenation potion with. There we go. I'm gonna vendor that. That. Make 2 of those. And vendor them, because I do believe 40 is when I can learn the upgraded version of that. But I think for now, I'll let this recharge since it's only got 20 seconds left. And then I'm gonna hearth and end video. Or this video, I should say. Oh, wow, yeah, he sent me all the way down here. But I think before I start doing all of those quests, I'm gonna do over here. But I do still have this to do, so that's probably gonna be next video. I don't remember that quest. But I am pretty close to 50 now, so that's exciting. Let me pick this up and then I'll end the video. Elixirs of the Blade Leaves. Our herb and alchemy shop is booming, but my husband spends so much time mixing potions that we never have time for each other. Can you help us? If you bring me a supply of pre-made elixirs, then I would be happy to trade with you. I have some rare herbs that you might find useful. Bring 6 elixirs of lion strength, 2 elixirs of minor defense to Cyril, Bladeleaf, and Dolinar. So, I'll have to brew some elixirs of strength next video. But for now, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I hope you have a good night and sweet dreams.